Spark the brain, 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 spark the brain. We here. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. It's the third round RPB. I don't know if they ready for this one, man. You gotta switch it up on them a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Have a seat at the master's table. We ain't asked for no seat. We went and built up our own. You see, it's rather stable. You got 2 eyes, 2 ears. You know the rest. Look, listen, and observe, but also respect. In God we trust. It's obvious. The money ain't the root of all evil, but lack thereof. That's why they deprive you of resources. Why they focus on streams of income, at least 3 sources. We certified, we solidified. And they say they created hip-hop, but all that shit is lies. Cause every element came before the development of what we calling hip-hop now. It's all relevant to all the topics we gon' touch on. Spoiler alert, as you play this album, ain't no club songs. Boy, that hurt, but this ain't no conscious album. It's just that real shit, that Black God mantra album. I hope y'all feel this. Spark the brain, 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 spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. My mind is spark the brain, spark the brain.
The masters, the masters, the masters, the masters.
Peace. This is the Black Dot, father, author, writer, poet, MC, one half of the dynamic duo, the #1 father and son podcast, Urban X TV. I am super excited about the new release, The Master's Table, by Sincere Love the God and RP Beats. This album is going to be crazy. It's the follow-up to The Spear and The Shield. Already know what time it is. It's got some dope pieces on it. You're going to love it. Also on the album is yours truly, The Black Dot. So you want to go to the Masters RSVP and secure your copy now. They got a bundle package. You get a backdrop, you get a poster, you get the digital download, you get the physical copy, you get a hoodie. The whole process is really crazy. So RSVP to Masters RSVP, and you can get that dope album, I Sincere Love the God and RP Beats, The Master's Table. You will never be disappointed at how dope this project is going to be. Peace.
Do for self or suffer the consequences. The wisdom of Elijah's inside of the conscientious, so I move.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Peace and black love. What's going on, everybody? Peace and black love. Welcome to Sincere Love the Godcast. I am the God, Sincere Love. And this shadow is like, y'all can't even see my face on here. Let me turn the head on backwards so y'all can see. So y'all can see the God. But I am the God, Sincere Love, man. Here with another special edition of Sincere Love the Godcast. As promised, man, I told y'all I was going to be going live on here with this new weekly series, sharing with y'all my journey and my process going through this situation with GS Partners, earning some passive income. So I'm glad that you all are here with me. Please hit the like button, hit the share button. Let everybody know that we are live right now. Send us to 10 people that you know need to hear some new information about how to earn passive income. I know we all, I know we all need to understand the importance of not being dependent on one stream of income. We all looking for some level of financial independence. And I believe I found one of the major keys that's out there right now, especially dealing with the new technology and where the world is going with the future of finances in general. We dealing with the fintech industry and all of that. So yeah, share this with 10 people who need to tap in with this information, because I got a guest that's coming on tonight that's going to help me out a little bit. We don't got everything set up the way we wanted to have it set up so we could do a full-on presentation for y'all to let let people know in detail what the GS Partners program is all about. But I do got my brother Mahdi, aka Supreme X, who's going to tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? He caught up in some traffic right now, but he's going to tap in with me, and we're going to do the best we can to deliver some of this information for y'all tonight. But we do plan on getting the guard back on here next week to really break things down and, you know, how he likes to do things. You know what I'm saying? But he will be stopping by just momentarily as we get things started. But like I said, hit the like button, hit the share button. If you're not subscribed to this channel, if you're watching me on Facebook or you're watching me on Twitter, make sure you head on over to the YouTube channel, type in Sincere Love to God, hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you will be reminded whenever we go live with new episodes of Sincere Love to GodCast. If you are a regular here, then you already know me and my sister nyctegur. Shout out to my co-host nyctegur. We do our regular weekly series on Sundays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Time, and that's where we cover current events and talk about other important topics that we feel are pertinent to Black society. And then on Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, we have the Black Business Showcase, which that's going to be switched to tomorrow. So make sure y'all tap in with us tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for this week's episode of the Black Business Showcase. We had a guest that needed to make some adjustments in the schedule, but normally we do that on Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, just like I said, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so that y'all can be reminded whenever we go live with new episodes of the different series that we have. Because remember, we also got the Pick Me GodCast coming very soon too. We already soft launched it a couple of weeks ago with nyctegur and Brown Skin Baddie, where they're going to be doing their thing from the ladies' perspective, talking about Black love, Black family, the importance of Black family and all of that, different dynamics of the relationship between Black men and women and all of that. They're going to be covering that weekly, bi-weekly on here as well. And so we're going to be doing episode 1 very soon, coming up in January, like I think it's the first Thursday of January, I believe it is, that we're going to be doing episode 1 for that. So again, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell. All right. And so before we get started and before I bring the guard on, I want to share a quick video with y'all, man, from how many of y'all seen one of the recent episodes of Drink Champs when they had the EYL University on there with our brother 19 Keys. They was dropping some heavy jewels on there. I think that's a classic episode of Drink Champs. I would say so. But there's a particular clip that I posted on my Instagram that I'm going to go ahead and share that with y'all now because they were saying something out that I believe is relevant to what we're talking about today on Sincere Love to GodCast, and as far as finding strategies and understanding different ways to earn passive income and where to place your money in these different vehicles so that you can make that possible for yourself. Putting your money to work, you know what I'm saying, rather than you trying to do all the work and you exchanging all your time to try to get paid. You know what I'm saying? You can't outwork your money. You know what I mean? So what we're doing here with this weekly series is we're introducing you to a vehicle where you could put your money to work for you. You know what I mean? So that's what we're trying to do here. So before we get started, let me go ahead and share this clip with y'all. You know what I mean? Here we go. And y'all make sure y'all following me on Instagram too, man. I'm at Sincere Love to God on all social media platforms. So y'all tap in with me. I think this is the one right here. Yeah, here we go. All right.
So let's say a person going to booby trap or Tussies, they spending money. Woo. You understand me? With a stripper throwing tens of thousands of dollars, that's a liability. Woo. You understand me? That money is not coming back.
Yes, let's go.
That asset.
Yeah. Support
we're in Miami, so I got to use relative analysis. But think about how much money is spent at the strip club. But if that money went and put into our assets, it goes to increasing your net worth, because your net worth is going to be your assets minus your liabilities. Right. You understand me? So your earned income, your assets minus your debt. Right. And so when you spending some money on something that doesn't give you a return, that's a liability or doesn't hold any value. Right. So when we talking about buying watches or buying land or buying houses or stocks, crypto or gold, about the accumulation of wealth through assets. So when you're talking about liquidation events like with Kanye West, and we talking about evaluation, your true value is going to be based on your assets, right? The things you own. Then the evaluation is saying that this is what it's worth, or possibly could be worth, right? So with Black America, the goal everybody should be thinking about daily is how can I take the money that I'm getting and put it in an asset class, right? Most people don't think about that because we've never been educated about asset classes. We only know liabilities. I believe that we over audit assets and under audit liabilities, meaning that if I tell you about an investment opportunity, you go overthink it. But if I say, let's go to the strip club, you say, let's go. You understand me? So you would throw your money easily. You would spend your money easily.
Let me just hold you down.
Brother, everyone know high level. But I'm saying, like, when we go buy brands, probably the brands is probably the biggest liabilities that we spend money on, right? When we're buying the Balenciaga, the Pedo brand,
but you know why though?
And everything
you know
else.
why? Because it's like when you don't know what to do, you do what you know.
Exactly.
There it is, man. There it is right there. So when you don't know what to do, you just do what you know. And so 19 Keys was pointing out how we need to be understanding how to put our money inside of asset classes rather than just sitting on cash, having cash sitting in your savings account, your checking account, in the brown paper bag under the mattress. You know what I'm saying? Understanding ways to put your money to work. And shout out to everybody in the family, man. I see my brother Greg Marcel Dixon pulled up. Shout out to Masculinity Clothing. That's going to be our guest for tomorrow on the Black Business Showcase as well. Peace to the gods in the building. I see y'all. Muhammad's Truth. Peace. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Kedar Muhammad. Appreciate y'all. Jason's Visions. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Yes, indeed. Again, smash that like button for me. Smash that like button for me, family. And so let me see if my brother is ready. Let me see if I could bring my brother Fard Mahdi to chop it up with us real quick. Peace, God. You there? Can you hear me? You got your mic on?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I'm here. Peace, Rich God. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, man. I appreciate you taking the time to be with me tonight, man.
Man, I appreciate it, man. I apologize for the inconvenience, man. I'm still stuck in traffic. We ain't moved an inch. The police out here, the ambulance out here, people out here walking around, man. Took the wrong turn, man, trying to get to the house, man. Man, but I'm here though, brother. I'm here for anything that you're doing. So, man, thank you for the opportunity to be on it. It seems like you got a great show, man. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for tapping me in, man, and letting me speak to your audience, man, about what we got going on at GS Partners. And we want to thank you, congratulate you, and welcome you to the team. You know, being a new Millennium Banker, joining the team, you know, through our brother, man, powerful brother Ben X, who is absolutely crushing it. The whole team, y'all are doing some amazing things, man. So we're happy to have you a part of the team for you to be able to say, man, you know, NMB, man, we new Millennium Banker, man. And that's the level that we have to think of. We have to think on that level. We are all out with the old, in with the new. You know what I'm saying? Out with the old, in with the new. And the way we make money, it is some new millennium stuff that the world ain't seen yet, brother. Yeah, man. So thank you, man. So I'm here to answer any question, anything you need me to help out with, man. I'm here, man. It's just an honor and a pleasure, man, to tap in.
The honor is mine, man. Like I said, I thank you for taking the time, especially, you know, you caught up in traffic right now, man. Be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? Get home safe to your family and all of that. But I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, taking the time to be here, though, man. For real. Help me explain this thing because, like I said, I'm brand new to the program. This is week 2. You know what I mean? And so this is the 3rd time that I came on here to share my experience with the audience and all of that. And so being that I'm so new and the information is so fresh, I feel like I'm kind of stumbling and bumbling all over the place trying to explain it, although I've been getting some good feedback and people telling me that they're getting a good understanding of what I'm trying to explain to the people. But I'm glad to have you here with me who could definitely give a more clear explanation of the program and how everything works. But before we get started with that, man, I would like you to just give a little bit of background about yourself, let everybody know who we're speaking to and how you got involved with GS Partners.
Yes, sir. So, man, background with me, man, I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. And that's why I was born and raised at the west side of Birmingham. And, I always been in the sales. I lived a long street life, you know, that deal with headaches, bumping heads, and, you know, going in and out of the penitentiary system, the state to the feds. And, so when I got in the feds this last time, I got awakened and I actually got time to sit down and really study the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad through the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and it changed my life because when I look in the mirror, I was just telling my barber this. I don't see a Negro, I don't see a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't see a dope boy, I don't see a street nigga, none of that stuff, a thug. As I look at myself now, I see a God, a righteous God that I can do anything that I put my mind to. So I got released off a prison bid. I was in the feds for 9 years. From 2007 to 2016, I missed Obama's whole presidency. When I came home, he was on his way out. We was bringing in Trump. So I missed that whole time frame. All right. Like Brother Nuri said, it was a commercial break. He said it was a quick commercial break. Now back to our normal program, white supremacy, right? With Brother Nuri funny. So I missed that. I came home late of October 2016, and I was staying with my father at the time. I had already been pushing the line, rocking the X and living the life of the X, the mentality wise of being in the nation. Had been in the last 5 years coming home. We're going on 5 years by the time I came home. So I came home, plugged in, tapped in. So I didn't have a car. I was staying with my father. And I was always, online. So I was online, and Brother Ben X he's part of the story because he one of the first people out of the nation that I started following online. What I'm saying, YouTube and Facebook and stuff. So I'm at home all day on the computer. So I'm looking for stuff and now what amazed me was, believe it or not, brother, I didn't know anything about network marketing. I didn't know nothing about crypto at the time. I didn't know nothing about it. When I first saw MLM network marketing, I thought I had ran up on a gold mine or something. I was like, man, people must don't know about this. That's what I'm thinking. Because it's just too sweet, the leverage part of it, right? So I'm like, man, people just, the average person, people just don't know about this. They don't people don't know that you can make money like this, though, right? So, I was looking for stuff to do from home and all of this stuff here. So I'm clicking this link because, like I said, I'm at home. I'm on the computer. And then some tapped me on the shoulder before I came home, and I did take a computer class to learn about how to function and so I can be tech savvy. You know what I'm saying? Not tech savvy like that, but I can know the basics on how to open up a computer and go places and do stuff like that. So I took that class. I got the certificate in the computer advanced typing. I did all of that before I came. So when I came home, before he had the laptop and all this, had the gadgets and gadgets. And I got the phone, I got the smartphone, now I got the iPhone, so I'm working it. And a sister hit me out of Trinidad from Facebook, and she introduced me into cryptocurrency. And I got involved. I was studying it. I ain't really put no money up because I couldn't at the time. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't at the time. So, because I didn't really have no money at the time, and then at the time it was an ICO, initial coin offering in the United States. You can't participate in that. But I was studying it though. I was studying it then, but she was sending me videos from professional network marketers too. So I, this going into 2017. So I'm studying the blockchain and crypto from then. I couldn't figure out what was backing it though. I'm like, what's backing it? What's backing it? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just learning the basis of it. So I move on. I end up getting a physical job, here and there, look out and in jobs, you know what I'm saying? And then I got introduced by a brother from New York named Vincent Muhammad into a company called Cashapp, where we was turning dollars into gold and getting paid in gold and getting paid in euros from referrals. And, in 2018, we came out with a coin that's supposed to have been bagged by gold. And then came along the partnership with Gold Standard Bank with Mr. Joseph Hite. I'm telling the full story on how you saying how you got a GS partners. I'm gonna tell the whole story.
No doubt.
That's that. So Joseph Hite come in. He liked the project. He put $100 million in it. So whatever riff-raff happened with Joseph Hite and the chairman and the CEO and founder of Cashapp, we had a lot of we had so much success in 2019. I'm talking about, man, that's when I met my wife. The business just exploded. Me and my wife got married. We went into a courtship from Facebook and social media, really from Instagram. But we got married after the courtship, 4 or 5 months later, and the business just exploded. She came in, hit the ground running, and we just took off, man. And we had a bunch of meetings going on, and everything looked promising. Then we had a hard fork because we had 2 coins, and a hard fork is when you take a coin off of one blockchain and you pull it off of one blockchain and you put it on another one. That's called a hard fork. Ethereum going through a hard fork right now because Ethereum is trying to go from a proof of work blockchain to a proof of stake. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think they finalized it yet, but that's happening now. And a proof of stake is different.
But Ethereum operates on its own blockchain, though, correct?
Yeah, but they trying to move the technology, the protocol, because proof of work is one protocol. Then you got proof of stake, which is totally different. They both blockchains, but they different though. You know what I'm saying? Because proof of work meaning that's the Bitcoin network, that's the Ethereum. You have to unlock the codes, Litecoin, all that's proof of work. You have to do the code in it. That's what mining is. That's what they do to mining. You know what I'm saying? Proof of stake, well, it's a certain amount of coins, and the stakeholders of the coins, it makes up the blockchain. So proof of work to verify a transaction, the coins have to be mined, as they call it. Well, it really have to unlock a code for these transactions to go through the blocks and be processed and be confirmed. Proof of stake, the coins that are hold on the staking, what they call nodes, they use these coins to unlock the codes and to verify transactions or whatever. That's just the base summary of it. That ain't all the technical stuff. I ain't the chief technical officer, but that's the base of it. So
believe it or not, even that right there is over a lot of heads right there. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people is brand new to the crypto space, blockchain space. So some people listening don't know what the hell you're talking about right now. But if that's you, that's okay. That's okay. You ain't got to understand everything right away, but you'll get the basic principles as we get into, what's going on with GS Partners. But go ahead, brother.
Yes, sir. So then we went and, we had a hard fork. So in 2019, we had 2 coins and we had to have a hard fork, right? And so when these coins were supposed to merge, the regulators from all over said that you cannot have 2 coins that do one thing, that do 2 things. So with crypto, your coins work different. You got a proof of stake. Excuse me, let me back up. With crypto, you got a stable coin, also called an asset-backed coin or a security coin. That's Tether. That's your Tethers of the world. Your USDCs, your Binance, your Binance USD. That's supposed to be paired to some type of asset, right? Then you got the utility coins that is based on the movement of it. It's supposed to be used like a currency. Remember, the terminology is called cryptographic currency. A lot of people don't know that dollars that we use is a currency. It's really not money. It is a medium of exchange. And the originator of crypto wrote up the white paper for crypto to be used in the same manner. Right. All right. That's a utility coin. That's Bitcoin. That's Ethereum. That's the G999. So we had an asset-backed coin and we had a utility coin. So in the hard fork, these coins merged for the one coin to be both. The regulator stepped in from Europe, Germany, and the United States. They were like, no, you can't do that. This coin got to be either or. So after the hard fork, we had an inflated coin, and Mr. Hype said, man, I'm moving all of this. We got the blockchain ready. I got the technology people. We moving all of this. So Mr. Hype gave us the opportunity to move our crypto from over there, to move from one coin to come over here to GS Trade Gold Standard and be called the G999. That was the coin that came out of that hard fork, right? So everything that left for Carabao, that's gone.
So you've been there from the ground floor then.
Oh yeah, we've been there. This has been something in the making for 4 years, going on 5 years, brother. And it took us literally almost 3 years to really come out with the blockchain and the G999 and the G999. That's why we love that coin because, and we love Mr. Hype because Mr. Hype could have just said forget it, but he would have stomached the most of the loss because he put in $100 million. So he didn't want nobody to lose it. He didn't want to lose his 100 mil. So he said, okay, everybody got a chance to come on over here. Move all your stuff over here. It's gonna come over here as G999. And then that's when GS Trade came about. That's how I exchanged. And then after that, Mr. Dalco and some other leaders, they went to Mr. Hype and said, because Mr. Hype was running with G99 and the blockchain and the technology. But that's what Gold Standard Bank is a technology, telecommunication, fintech institution. Been here since 2011. It ain't new. GS Partners is new. That's the marketing arm, which is a trade name to the GS Partners. You know what I'm saying? That's a trade name to Gold Standard Bank or whatever, right? GS Partners. That's the marketing arm or whatnot, right? So GS Partners came on the scene in 2020, December the 1st. We launched it, and we just had coins, man. So that's the story. Now we here now. So look at the. So y'all seeing it now. Most of the infrastructure is laid down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when we got started in 2020, man, like you see on your dashboard now, man, we didn't even have that portfolio right there. That wasn't even there. And we only had Ethereum, Bitcoin, and G999 that you could deposit or withdraw off the platform. Everything that we used to do.
I was gonna say it's laid out very smooth. It's very user friendly. You know what I'm saying? I've been dipping and dabbing in the space, but I'm not no expert in the crypto space. You know what I'm saying? Navigating through these spaces. Like I remember when everybody was going crazy about what was that? Safe Moon, I think it was called. I think it was called Safe Moon. And man, I was going through so much trouble with the pancake swap and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? But you got to go through those things to really bump your head a couple of times to really get a hang of what you're doing. But since joining GS Partners, I mean, it's super smooth. It ain't nothing complicated about it. You know what I'm saying? Once I got on the phone with Brother Ben and the Brother Kev, and they helped me get everything set up, it ain't like I had to keep hitting them up a whole bunch of times to figure things out. And then y'all in the Telegram have been very helpful. Also, if I do got a quick question, I just drop it in the Telegram, and y'all right on the money. Like ain't no too much back and forth. It's like, oh, here go the link right here. That's all you got to do right here. Boom. So it's very user friendly, man. So it came a long way in that short period of time.
Yeah, I mean, GS Partners makes a lot of stuff because see, when you're dealing with Safe Moon, Pancake Swap, that stuff complicated, man. Just to even swap coins out, it's kind of complicated, right? You know what I'm saying? But when you're dealing with GS Partners, man, we are the convenience of the crypto world. We are the user friendly. We are the convenience. That's what we're trying to bring, the convenience, because crypto, if understood properly, man, it's the best thing going out here when it comes to money. You know what I'm saying? If you understand the technology the way we should understand it. But it got to be a system that will allow us to use it and make it simple and make it convenient. You know what I'm saying? That's what GS Partners is. And now we just have this beautiful platform, man. Now we have all of these partnerships. See, because the way business is doing now is about your partnership. I was just telling this to my barber, and they're like that. He got a nice brand, and he got a nice stuff going on, but he don't have any leverage. He the only one, but he the only barber in there. Now he got other stuff going on, so obviously he don't have to really do it. You know what I'm saying, to make money, but he want to do it, and he got a nice brand. He got a nice thing going. And I told him, I was like, imagine if you ran into like a Money Mayweather, and Money Mayweather say he wanted partnership with your brand. You feel what I'm saying? And he back you and put you out there, and he bring the capital so you can set up barbershops all out through the country. I said, look at where you'll go. Boom, you'll shoot. But that's a partnership. And that's what businesses are really based on right now. So right now we have the blockchain, we got the metaverse. So now we're bringing on big time partnerships. Because I was explaining to him, I was trying to tell him to get him to see on why. Because he was like, yeah, when I hear it, man, I know about FTX, all this sound the same. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. I said, man, FTX was only an exchange.
It's an exchange. The
Don't,
FTX situation got a lot of people shook.
I said, don't make it nothing more than that. It was a crypto exchange. I said, me and you right now can start a crypto exchange if we can get past the regulators. Me and you right now, Sincere, we can start a crypto exchange right now. I said, and what was going on with that? Well, these people had their money on there thinking they trade crypto, but this man was on the back end moving their stuff off of there.
Right.
Lending their stuff out. What that sound like? That sound like the banking system.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do. We ain't got no money in the bank. You know what I'm saying? We don't have any money in the bank. So these are the things that we got going on, and this is what's happening. So we just in a situation where we are just in a good situation because of the partnerships and the resources that a Mr. Height has. You know what I'm saying? That a Mr. Height has. That we are just sitting good right now. We're just in a good position through the partnership. That's why we brought on BD Swiss. We just brought on, we got a whole health company inside the metaverse. They've been to come out with nutrition and pills and all this stuff there. Yeah,
I've been hearing about it. I'm tapped in.
Yeah.
Trust me. I done been all over the Facebook page, all of the YouTube pages. That's all I've been doing. All my free time dedicated to getting an understanding of this investment system right here. And so what I want to do today, man, with this little bit of time that we got, hopefully next week when we get you on, we could do a full out presentation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I want to give people a basic understanding of the certificates. You know what I mean? Because that's where I'm at with it. I got 4 certificates. I got one of them fully loaded, and this is my second week with that the Hermes fully loaded. And so, but I promised the audience that each week I would come on here and I would show them, every time I get a payout, I would show them, look, the payout is here, 4.15%, like clockwork. You know what I mean? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it live on here. I'm going to compound the payment from this week. You know what I'm saying? But before I do that, I would like you to just explain the basics of the certificate. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can go to the certificates over here. Give people a visual while you're talking. I just go home, right?
Wait, you on the screen right now? I see you.
Yeah, can you see it?
Yeah, go to. You saying you're trying to go to the certificates?
Yeah. So while you're explaining the certificates, I could just give them a visual.
Okay, go to Metaverse certificates and go to purchase. That way you can pull up the ones how we'll get them. And
so shop. I go to shop then.
No. Go to Metaverse certificate and go to purchase.
I gotta go to my back office.
You're in your back office. That's what we see. That's what I see. I see your dashboard.
Okay. I got it up now. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right. Metaverse certificates right here.
Then go to purchase. Where it look like, brother, it look like you got one thing sharing and you somewhere else. Because I don't see you like you navigate.
It did open up another page. My bad. It did open up another page. All right.
So come back to the other screen that's showing your dashboard. Because you somewhere else.
Yeah, here you go. Yeah, I ain't even peeped that it opened up another jump. All right.
Man, they traffic so crazy, they making us turn all the way around on the highway. We turning around going back the opposite direction.
Hold on now. Am I logged in? Yeah. Metaverse certificates and go to purchase.
Yeah. That's not purchase, bro. Metaverse certificate. Go back up.
Metaverse certificates right here. But the only thing that is when I drop it down, the only thing it shows is my certificates.
No, that ain't. The Metaverse portfolio, my bad.
There we go. All right. So yeah, this is what I want to show y'all right here. So these are the most popular certificates right here, correct?
You can say that. You can say that.
Yeah,
They are the lowest ones. You go down to that bottom four, them more like the baller certificate.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hold on. What the hell going on here? Okay. All right. So yeah, give a brief understanding of what we're looking at and how these things work, man.
Well, these certificates work similar to bank certificates called certificates of deposit, but these work in the metaverse and they have three forms of income streams attached to them. You got meta portfolio, meta trade, and meta mining. All right, all three of them are attached to any certificate that you get. All right, so the way the meta portfolio work though, the meta portfolio pays you every quarter up to 6%, and that's the money that you put in called max load, and also which the bonus that they match your money with. That's put in the portfolio. That's worked over the market from our partnership with the brokerage firm, BD Swiss, and that money is managed over trades and all of that stuff there, and that's gonna generate up to 6% of varied rate every month on whatever's in the portfolio.
Every
All
quarter.
right, every quarter, and that's working. So you're looking at about close to 18% per quarter when you'll get paid. All right, then you'll have the option to withdraw or liquidate. Okay, but when you purchase a certificate, it's a price. When you purchase a certificate, the price of the certificate has a weekly income stream attached to it at starting at 1.38% on the 250, and then you go up to the next one. You got the Hermes going on up to the Zeus. The price of the certificate is what's paid the weekly 4.15%. That's a fixed rate. That's not a variable rate. That's a fixed rate, and that is every 7 days. Every 7 days. That's why Sincere saying this is his second week. He been in the program for 3 weeks. He got 2 payouts already, and that's how that works. So you got two dynamics working. You got the price and you got the load. So the load is also considered meta portfolio. The price is going to pay either 1.38% or 4.15% every 7 days, like clockwork. And you can compound or withdraw the funds. You can do either or. That is up to the person. You know what I'm saying, on what you do. So you're in control. They're not going to compound it for you. They're not going to withdraw it for you. And the certificate contract is 18 months. 18 months. So for 18 months, you will get paid every 7 days and every quarter. And the quarter is not a traditional a traditional 90-day quarter. It's a Forex market quarter. So it's more like 4 months. Because the market in the Forex market, stock market, don't open on the weekend. A week for them is 5 days. So a month over there is 20 days. All right. So that's how that works. And then you'll get paid. And everything you get weekly, you can compound it to the overall portfolio. So if you look at them, it's a quick way to double and triple and maybe even quadruple your money potentially based on that. And it's just a simple, safe way to do it. You know, there's nothing to worry about. Your money is never at risk. Based on what you get paid quarterly, that could be one thing this quarter, can be this the next quarter. Nobody knows, because you can get 4% one month, you can get 5% the next month, you can get 6% the next month. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that depending on the market.
The market.
And I think when we be telling folks about it, I think that's what they get hung up at, because they don't understand that the weekly income is not dependent on the market. But we'll have to go into more technical stuff, it ain't really private, but it's just more information that we had to be giving the person. And everybody's not going to believe, like us. But we do have some groups and some folk coming in, they seeing and they going straight at them Zeus and them Poseidons. You know what I'm saying? Some people like, hey, man, might as well, you know what I'm saying? But, the most of us, in our community, we don't operate like that. Cause like what 19 Keys was saying, you played it perfect. Exactly. He said it perfect when he said that I could say, let's go over here and go shopping, and the average person would want to do that. But I say, let's go over here and make this money. Let's invest this money over here, Now we got all the questions, we got all the skepticism, we got all the procrastination. But I just said, let's go
Right.
take this trip. Let's go do this. Let's go, let's go. You know what I'm saying? But that's what's going on with that. But like I said, we are here to beat back some of this, and this is why we pop the hood and show receipts. Because I can't expect even you, Sincere, to come in and have the faith and the confidence in the company and in the system like I got it. I've been here since day one. I know Mr. Hyde. I know, you know what I'm saying, what type of person he is on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been around him. I know him. I know what he came in with. I know the whole story. You feel what I'm saying? So, but that's just me. So that's how we have to see it like that, and but that's how they work, man. And people, they got a double bonus on it. That's in the portfolio they're gonna match your money with. You know what I'm saying? So a person can come in and get paid weekly, $3.50 up to $4,150. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about where you want to get in. So I always ask people, how much passive income do they want to make? And these are questions that the average person probably never even thought about. Like, damn, I ain't never thought about that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never thought about passive income. And I definitely ain't
Right.
thought about how much I actually want. You know what I'm saying? To even because I don't even know what passive income is. You know what I'm saying? Because why? It's not just, it
Now,
ain't
to tell
just
you,
plentiful
the
out here.
truth, man.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth,
Go
man.
ahead.
What I did, man. I set my goal. I took a look at my monthly expenses, and
Mm-hmm.
I set my goal to be able to take care of that passively. You know what I'm saying? That's my short-term goal, I would say. That's my short-term goal. Through this GS partner strategy, through this metaverse certificate strategy, is to be able to first be able to take care of all my basic monthly expenses passively. And then the next step would be to be able to replace my income, what I currently make. You know what I'm saying? Exchanging my time for money, be able to replace that passively. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the way that's the way I looked at it. Once I saw the opportunity, you know what I mean, and once everything was explained on how these certificates actually work, I mean, for me, it was kind of a no-brainer because I already got that type of mindset. You know what I'm saying? I already understand the power of compound interest. You know what I'm saying? The power of
Mm-hmm.
passive income, based, meaning you don't have to trade your time for money. Most people don't look at time as being more valuable than money. You know, we programmed to just think about going to work, 40 hours a week, getting that paycheck and having the weekend off. You know what I'm saying? But my mind, I've been out of that paradigm. So, you know what I'm saying? Me coming across this opportunity is not going to be like somebody who has that employee mindset. You know what I'm saying? Stuck in that. I forgot how they break the numbers down, but you know what I'm talking about, working 40 hours a week and just having the weekends off. People who just stagnated in that mindset, they're going to need a little bit more receipts, you know what I'm saying, to be able to break that spell. But for me, once Brother Ben and Kev popped the hood and showed their back office, and I seen what was taking place, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in it. I got this money sitting right here in a savings account doing nothing. It's not going to bring me no returns, just sitting there, where I could just transfer it over here, and I'm getting what every week? 4.15%, and then up to
Liquid income.
6%.
Liquid income.
Liquid
Liquid.
income. Like literally right now, y'all. I'm about to show y'all. Literally right now, if I wanted to, I can withdraw the money that I made for the last 2 weeks, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to compound mines. And I'm going to do it right here with y'all watching me, so that y'all can see this thing is real. I'm gonna go to my portfolio. Boom. Now, if those of y'all that was watching me last week and the week before that, y'all seen that this Hermes certificate right here was at 100%. And after I compounded it last week, now you see it's at 104.74%. You know what I'm saying? That's just off of 1 week of that 4.15% weekly. And like Brother Mahdi was just explaining, that weekly is not dependent on the market. That weekly is like clockwork. Every 7 days, you're gonna get that weekly 4.15% on the price of whichever certificate that you purchase. Mine's, I got the Hermes, so that's on $1,000. 4.15% on $1,000. that's $41.50, right? So that's going to come in every 7 days like clockwork. Now, some people saying $41.50. You going through all of this trouble about $41.50. But like I said, I wasn't going. It would take me 2 years or something to get $41 in a savings account. Probably more than that.
It ain't gonna take you more than that.
It's gonna take more than that. Yeah. My money could sit in that same $1,000 could be sitting in the savings account for 4 or 5 years and not make $41.
But if you add it up, that's over $150 a month.
Right.
See, people see we so accustomed to work for money or sell a product for money. When we got passive income, we don't understand. Like, man, I just made this money and I didn't do nothing.
Right.
Like, I didn't do nothing. The money made it for me. You know what I'm saying? That's like a dividend. So the certificates are assets. That's how we got to start looking at the certificates. They sell are assets. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's an asset because it's shooting you off dividends. Like, gold should be the only thing that we got that don't shoot off dividends. And I heard Kevin O'Leary say that a while back, man, back in 2017, and I didn't get it. He said, I don't really like gold. He said, but gold is the only thing I put my money in that don't bring me back a dividend. And I was kind of confused on the dividends at that time. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dividend. I had to look it up. I had to read. I had to study this little word up, and I was like, dividend. I was like, oh, because I was in the gold at that time. But I wasn't getting no dividends off my gold holdings. It's security, it's insurance, right, but it ain't shoot me out no dividends. Right. And then I had crypto. The crypto wasn't shooting me out no dividends. I wasn't staking them. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't putting them in there and I was shooting me out more money, more crypto. Man, that's why when GS Partners came, man, GS Partners is a blessing. So, you know, I got the passive income. The passive income that the one is getting, you can turn that into gold if you want to, right, through our system. Right. I mean, we got a whole complete system. So you want to take some of your passive income and say, well, this week I want to go get me some gold. Well, you can't, right in our system. Right there in our system.
Now, look, let me just explain for some of y'all that might be a little bit confused, you know what I'm saying, and still think about that $41 or whatever the case may be. So this certificate right here, the Hermes, this out of the 4 certificates that I got, this is the only one that's loaded. So this is the only one that's active on the blockchain where I'm earning anything. Now, I own 2 of these Hermes certificates also, and I have another Hermes certificate. Now, once these get loaded, they will be doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Once I load these up, meaning, so the way that it was explained to me, and it made the most sense, was like this, right? So look at the certificate like it's a empty briefcase, brand new designer briefcase. That briefcase costs you $1,000. Now you purchased the briefcase, you got you a fly briefcase, but you ain't got no money in it, right? So now you put $1,000 inside the briefcase. You got you $1,000 in the briefcase now, and now you know, with the analogy, now the certificate is active on the blockchain and it's earning you that weekly reward and that quarterly reward also. But now also with the bonus, explain how the bonus works, brother Mahdi, because I put $1,000 on there and then GS Partners match my $1,000, right?
Yeah, well, the bonus work like how for the average person to understand, if they didn't have a 401k, you got some company that say every dollar you put in your 401k, we're gonna match you $1. Mm-hmm. So you put in $100, we're gonna give you $100. You're gonna have $200. So mm-hmm. That's what that bonus is like. So that bonus is them giving us money for now. And come January the 1st, going into the new year, that bonus is gonna be reduced by 33% to the certificates don't have no bonus in them, but you're still gonna be able to get the 4.15, which is still banging off the price, and you're still going to be able to get a quarterly payout of the portfolio. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you still can't beat that nowhere else, even without the bonus. Even if you had the Hermes, which is only 1.38% weekly, you still ain't getting that from no banking institution, from no traditional banking institution. You're not getting that. You know what I'm saying?
You're not even getting that out of their CDs. They're going to give you the highest that I seen out of a CD was 4.25% per year.
Annually.
Per year.
Right.
Nothing monthly, nothing weekly, nothing.
All right, so
you know what I'm saying?
I got to go to load more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hit load more. So I'm showing y'all this is what I made this week, y'all. This is what I made this week. So I go to load more, and right here, as you can see, I have the option to withdraw or compound. And under here, you see the total is 3107.09 G euro. Now, G euro is the stable coin over there in Europe. It's equivalent to like USDT over here. It's a tether. You know what I mean? It just follows whatever the value of the euro is. Basically, it's euros. But if I withdraw it, I could exchange it to USDT right here and now. You know what I'm saying? It's liquid, like the brother said, it's liquid. But
you will make a gain because the euro is stronger than the dollar anyway. See, I've been playing with euros and doing that game since 2017. So the euro is stronger than the dollar. I've been getting paid in euros. This is not new to us. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting paid in euros since 2017. And the euro is stronger than the dollar. So anytime I would convert my euros into dollars, I would always have a gain. So you just like now, if you were to do that now, you would have about $50 if you took out the 41.50.
Right, exactly. And you see right over here on the right side, underneath this line right here, it says ready for reward, 41.49 USDT. Next reward is 41.5 USDT on December the 29th. So like I said, every 7 days like clockwork, all I got to do is come right here. And like I said, I'm not going to withdraw mine. I'm going to compound it. So let me hit compound. It's just showing you this action is irreversible. I don't plan on reversing it. So here we go. Hit OK. Success. It's done. You successfully compounded your Hermes Meta Portfolio reward. And now for me, with this certificate right here, I plan on doing that every single week for the next 18 months. And so I think it was last week I showed y'all how that works out on the compound calendar. But y'all could do the math. Y'all could do the math on that. You know what I mean? It's going to come out to like around over 11 grand. So $1,000 is going to turn into over 11 grand minimum in the next 18 months without me doing anything. Same $1,000 that would have been sitting in the savings account. You know,
doing nothing.
And so if this is something that piqued your interest and you want to learn more about it, you see the number on the bottom of your screen. Just text the word interested to 845-344-7832. Just text the word interested, nothing else, just the word interested to the number 845-344-7832. And what I'll do is I'll put you on my list. And whenever Brother Fard and the rest of the GS partners do the Zoom calls, which they do 3-4 a week, I'll have you to send you a link so that you can join the Zoom calls and get all of the information, and you can even ask the questions that you have about the program or whatever the case may be, and you can decide if this is something for you from then. What you gonna say, Brother Fard?
Now I was gonna say we do with us in New Millennium Bankers, we do 4 a week, Sunday 7:30 Eastern, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, all at 7:30 Eastern. The Wealth Builders Worldwide, which we are part of, they do 2 a day, 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, at 12 Eastern and at 9 Eastern at night.
Okay, see, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. But yeah, so it's Zoom calls going on all week. You know what I'm saying? So you can adjust your schedule, or get the time in when you feel the time that you can fit in to jump on a Zoom call, so you can learn more about how the GS Partners program works, learn more about these metaverse certificates. You can ask your questions. You could get involved with the community who's already doing this. You know what I'm saying? To be able to ask questions and vet the system. You know what I mean? I don't expect nobody to jump out the window without vetting it, but I definitely want you to understand the opportunity when you see it presented to you. So all you got to do is text the word interested to that number on the bottom of your screen. I'll put you on the list so you can get tapped in with us. Not even close to what we have. And you got some people in the chat right now who are already a part of this program. And so, they could bear witness as well. You know what I mean? And you guys who are already a part of the GS Partners program, I'm going to be doing this every week. This is a weekly series that I added to my podcast. So if y'all want to come on, you know, in one of the upcoming weeks and share your story and let people know how you've been doing in the program so far, I would love to have you on. You know what I'm saying? Help me out from stumbling and bumbling all over the place trying to explain this thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if y'all want to get on, hit me up in the Telegram and let's tap in, man. Let's tap in. I see some of y'all saying interested in the chat. That's what's up. Make sure you text the number though. Make sure you text the phone number though, so I can get you on the list. All right, brother Mahdi, did you make any progress on the road, man? You still stuck in that traffic? What's going on over there?
Oh yeah, they had us turn all the way around, literally. We came off a ramp that's really a on ramp. You know what I'm saying? And we came off a ramp that was really an on ramp to the freeway. We went the opposite way. So now I'm on the road. So yeah, I'm probably about 15 minutes away from the house now. I'll be there in a minute now. I'm in motion.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
All praises due.
Told me, y'all, man, I'm supposed to be at the house at 9 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock, man. But yeah, man, but it's all good.
Yes, indeed. So like I said, family, I ain't gonna keep my brother on here too long, but we're gonna try to get you back on next week, man, so you could pull up your slides and all of that and really break this thing down for him.
Yes, sir, man. We'll do it next week, man. Put it on the schedule to go ahead and give us a whole week to promote it, man. And then we'll be in here. I'll make sure I'm in place at that time. You know what I'm saying? I won't come out. I came out to get a haircut. Say, man, I'm gonna be on the brother podcast. I gotta go on and get this fresh cut. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I came out. So I came out for that. Cause sometimes, some days I don't even leave the house, man. You know what I'm saying? So I came out for that and got stuck up, man. I gotta find me a barber that comes to the house, man.
It's all good, man. This was perfect right here. I'm a barber too, man. So if I was down there, you know, I'll pull up on you, man.
Where you at?
I'm in Atlanta. I'm outside Atlanta.
Oh, you in Atlanta? Okay. Well, we're gonna be down in Atlanta, man, for Let's Go weekend, man. Put on by the Wealth Builders in March, man.
In March.
Make sure you get in March, man. So make sure you can bring everybody. We got a saying that say live events, man. You wanna learn something? Come by yourself. You wanna make a lot of money? Bring some people with you.
Yes, indeed.
Bring your people. Friday night is gonna be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But Thursday gonna be like more meet and greet. It's gonna be like March, the end of March.
Put that information put that information in the Telegram for me.
Yeah, brother Jason still on. Jason Vision still on. Jason, put that information on the Telegram. You said put it in Telegram. Yeah, that's gonna be there. I put it in brother Ben group too, but we'll put it in our group too. But yeah, that's gonna be lit, man. So you can go ahead and start getting people for that, because Friday night is gonna be a presentation.
My birthday in March.
Oh, and it's free for everybody, so you can bring 30 people. They ain't gotta pay nothing. They just come see the information and load up and get on your team right there on the spot, brother. We gonna be in there for lit and crunk. You hear me?
We did. Believe it. We did. Bring the whole barbershop out there. Everybody got to pull up. We did, man. It's my birthday. That's my birthday party. That's how we gonna do it.
Yes, sir.
But again, family, y'all see the number on your screen, man. If you heard something that piqued your interest tonight, you know what I mean? You're looking for ways to expand, your financial reality. You know what I'm saying? And you want to learn more about this program, just text the word interested to 845-344-7832. Brother Mahdi, man, once again, I appreciate you taking the time to be with me, brother. This was cool right here. Believe it or not, this was cool. Even though you were stuck in traffic and all that, this turned out fire. I see the fire emojis in the chat right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Anytime, Rich God. As well. If you this is your first time listening, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, man. We got a good show. Tomorrow we got the Black Business Showcase. We got our brother from Masculinity Clothing pulling up tomorrow to talk about his clothing line and all of that. So that's going to be another fire show right there. Make sure you catch some of the previous episodes. Last week we had brother Dimitri Muhammad on. That was a great show right there. We had a lot of fire guests, man, this past.
Brother Dimitri Muhammad, from Memphis?
Yeah, Dimitri Muhammad. Yeah, he was on here last week.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, indeed.
Wow, man, I need to get that replay, man. That was my man, man.
He was on here spinning hot fire. He was on here spinning hot fire, man.
That's what he do. That's what he do.
And it's not just me, brothers, too, man. I got a beautiful co-host that's usually on here with me too. So you ain't got to just be looking at my face the whole time. We got some eye candy for you too, man. I know how y'all do, man. But this has been, another episode of Sincere Love the Godcast special edition on my journey to passive income. And I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me once again. I will see y'all tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time for the Black Business Showcase. But like I always tell y'all, man, remember, I am not the master teacher. I am only the master student and signal booster for the voices of the new Black media. With that being said, we out of here, man. Peace and Black love.
Most resilient, we poster children of prophecy fulfillment. We gotta be God's children.